So today, back on the 88 Thunderbird, gonna take some time, and the plan is to cut out the rear frame, at least on the driver's side, get that all cleaned up, and make sure that I can use the steel that I bought and put in a new frame. So obviously the first section that I'm going to start with, if you've been watching any of my videos, is I'm going to start with the torque box and this part of the frame. I think what I'm going to do is maybe cut to about somewhere around here, get all that in there cleaned up, and remove all this junk, and it'll give me a better look as to what I'm working with. And then from there, depending on how that goes, I'll move all the way back to the rear frame and just below the trunk and then behind the bumper. So let's get started. And this is the point where you start questioning the decisions you make in life. So the torque box goes pretty much in this general area, right up to about here, all the way to the rocker panel that's over here, and goes all the way back to about here. This little support here, or little, I don't know, it goes straight across, and it's just as bad. Like it's rusted out, it's pretty weak and brittle, and I was hoping I didn't have to do something like that, but it looks like I might have to. It runs all across over there to the other side. So looks like I'm going to be doing more work than I had anticipated. Obviously that shouldn't be there. That's the rocker panel. I got to get in there and make new ones. Great. So just to give you an idea of where the position is, this right here is where the seatbelt attaches to in the rear seat. And that's basically where your bum sits on the bench or the seat. And even that's all pretty rusted all the way back. Oh, the decisions. Goodness gracious, the decisions. That's what happens when you live in a place where it snows, rains, uses salt, whatever. That's what you get. Well, can't believe I spent all that money to literally have it fly away in the wind. This thing's a piece of crap. Great. What a total waste. Total waste. You know, I can deal with lost time because it took me a little while to put this together by myself. But literally to have the money fly away in the wind, this is really something hard to deal with. It was right there. Now it's over here. Anyway. Too frustrated right now. I'm gonna take this piece of crap apart. Maybe have a big bonfire. What a total, utter disaster. Never, ever again. You're dead to me. No more. Gone. Bye-bye. All right, had a break, ate lunch. A little bit calm. Still frustrated, but not much I can do about that right now. So as you can see, I did have some cinder blocks. There's one. There's the other. There's one, supposed to be two more. Yeah. Yeah, so one is there. And I was looking, trying to find out where the fourth one was on that side. And, well, it's right there. So the canopy or the shelter or whatever you want to call it flew all the way from there to there. Because you can see all the busted branches and stuff like that, which is kind of where it struck. And then I guess at some point it rolled back over here with the wind, which is insane. Insane. I'm still kind of reeling over the fact that I spent all that money and it literally just went up with the wind. Gone with the wind. Now, yeah, you see two other projects. This I'm grabbing parts from, and that's another future project. I'm not going to go into it now, but since I'm pretty much showing you them, I might as well just make a quick word on that. The only damage that I found right now is, you can kind of see it, but there's a couple scratches here. Actually, it's kind of all around here. They're little surface scratches. Nothing major that, you know, paint and filler can't take care of. And then I saw this little dimple here, like it must have got hooked on something and then pulled it. Hopefully I can bend that back into shape, because that's glass right there. And then there's like a little bit of a scuff from the tarp, I guess, flying all over it. That's it on this one. Oh wait, hold on. I think that there's also a scratch, but I'm not 100% sure. And this diff was kind of pulled over and moved. I mean, honestly, I'm really not going to complain too much. It's pretty minimal in terms of damage. This is pretty much the one vehicle that I was mostly concerned about. There's really nothing on this side because, well, it didn't pull from this side. And then on this car here, my 65 Rambler, yeah, it definitely got something here, hung and pulled, and then pulled on the roof. But honestly, no glass is broken. No massive dents. This is all stuff that is superficial, and I'm a bit relieved, to be honest with you. So I guess that's the kind of positive side of all of this crap, is that at least it didn't get kind of severely damaged. All right, now with this car and kind of all the work that I'm seeing on it and all the rust and stuff like that, from the last part that I worked on, I kind of decided to make a change. I really was debating whether I wanted to change the body and put the guts in something else or whatever, just do something different, because I was kind of discouraged by some of the rust that I saw there and how much work I was going to have to do. I decided not to do that. I decided that I'm actually just going to go ahead and fix it. I'm going to just suck it up and do it. It doesn't matter how long it takes at this point. I would really like to see this car get back on the road. I think it's kind of cool. It's an oddball that I kind of like. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a bunch of measurements and just kind of see if I can build a frame outside of the car. And when warmer weather strikes, I'll start really taking it all apart. I'm going to really just pull everything out. Engine, interior, everything. and wait till I can see either on sale or used somebody who's trying to get rid of one of those rotisseries, if you will, for the frame. And basically at that point what I'll do is I'll just, bolt it on there and then cut everything out and redo everything. I'll try and get that frame in first and then try and clean up all the sheet metal after that. Once the frame is in, the rest is not too bad. Now, it's not going to be perfect and original, but at this point, it doesn't matter. As long as the exterior is good, then that's where I'm going to leave it. But yeah, it took me quite a bit of debating back and forth, metaphorically banging my head, but literally giving myself a headache. I guess you kind of do want to try and get things done as quickly as possible, but sometimes you get thrown quite a curveball, and then you got to deal with it, right? Especially if you want to do the job the way you want to do it. So with everything that's happened in the last few days, week, I'm pretty much going to leave it here. Thanks for watching, and take it easy.